Hey, good evening, everybody. Welcome to Thursday night. And what are we doing tonight? Upper body strength. I'm running a little bit late tonight, so I'm going to try to cut it short so I can get this video out to you guys pretty quickly. So what you're going to need for tonight is a set of medium weights, whatever that means to you. And if you have it, maybe a stretchy resistance band. And I'm going to show you some different options. You don't have to have the resistance band. I'll show you the dumbbell way to do it. And then you can switch to the band if you have it available. All right, so let's go ahead and get started. And let's just start with just a little bit of movement. So if you're feeling the push-ups from cardio, you might be feeling like, wow, that feels a little better than I thought it was gonna feel. Other way, big circles. Now, crisscross right here. Not pushing hard, just moving. Good. If you have a band, you don't have to have it. You can do this one without the band. This just gives a little extra to our warm up here. Take your band with your palms up and the band, the extra band in your hand. And all you're going to do here is the same thing we were just doing, just open and close. If you don't have a band, just push the thumbs back and get that nice stretch that way. So this just gives a little extra warm up to the back muscles. Keep the shoulder blades down, get that good stretch across the chest, warm up that upper back. Those of you who come see me at Fit Club, you're going to recognize this one, right? It's always part of our warm up. Just a couple more. If you don't have a band, feel free to keep going. You don't feel like you've gotten a nice warm up back there yet. Good, let go of it. Now, palms forward, reach up and down, up and down. Hands by your side, thumbs up and down again. Now, can you do this without lifting your shoulders? So as you lift up, your shoulder blades actually drop down. Ooh, I'm feeling those push-ups, man. To the side again. And to the front. Couple more. Good, let go of it, roll the shoulders. Now, if you have been doing a lot of work on computers, mousing, anything like that, or even writing, just take a little forearm stretch here. And then also maybe a wrist stretch. So fingers back. And then fingers down. Oh, that feels good. All right, so let's just go ahead and get to work here. Start with your dumbbells. You can do the same thing with your band, and I'll show you how to do that in just a second. So all we're going to start with is just a curl up and down, and then a press on the second round, okay? So just the curl, and then a curl and a push. Abs tight. Keep it going. If you've got your band, you're going to step on one. So if you want to use the band maybe next time, so one curl and then one curl and push. Now, what I like about the bands is you get resistance both ways, right? Keep your neck relaxed. Keep your elbows by your side when you're curling, and then push not only from your shoulders, but really brace those abs when you go into that press. Curl, curl and press. Curl, curl and press. Ooh, harder with the band for me. One more. Curl, curl and press. Good. Let go of that. Take it out. And now we're going to go to the back of the body. So on this one, what I want you to do to kind of a warm up round, you can do the same exact thing with a band. I'll show you how. Grab one of your weights, or if your weights are lighter, you might have both in each hand. We've done this one before. Tip over, press your hips back behind your heels, and now I want you to pull from one hip to the other hip. So you're just kind of isolating one side at a time. If you've got your band, you just step on it, grab in both hands here, and pull to one hip to the other hip. Now, if your band doesn't quite have enough tension, you just reach down and grab a little bit more of the band. Ooh, that makes it really hard though on mine. Side to side here. So either dumbbell or bands works here. We're just getting a little warm up of those back muscles still. We heated up the biceps and shoulders. Good, keep going. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Stand up. You can do this with your dumbbells or keep your band. If you've got your band, step one foot on, and now let's just lift and lower. If you've got your band, I want you to stay in the range that you have tension. So if you've got your dumbbells, put your kickstand on just like you were doing if you were standing when I was standing on the band. And we're going to lift those weights no higher than chest level. And we want to keep the shoulder blades down in the back. So bands or dumbbells, keep going. For 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good, let go of it. I'm going to show you the band option first on this one. Put one end of the band on the floor and step on it. Then step through with the other foot so that you're now standing on the band with the back foot. Hand on your hip just to keep everything stable. Palm facing forward. You're going to push up. Oh, actually, I forgot what I was doing here. Bend backwards and then push up. Okay, so bend and push. Single arm, if you're doing this with a dumbbell, hold your forearm across your forehead, bend and straighten here. Okay, tricep extensions. Keep your body still. Keep your upper arm still. That's why we have that hand there to keep it from wobbling around. Three, 2, and 1. You got to switch sides. So you've got your band. You just switch to the other arm there. Other foot, other arm. Here, up and down. If that's not enough tension for you, feel free to grab that dumbbell. Keep going. Forearm across the head if you've got your dumbbell. Good. All right, take it down to the floor. Bring your dumbbell with you. Come on down to one knee. You can also do this if you don't like being on your knee. You can do the same exact thing from a bent over position. So now we're going to just isolate a little more like we did in the beginning with the hand side to side. Tip over, roll your shoulder back, draw that elbow back behind the level of your body. So your elbow needs to pass your body. Good, hold that elbow up, and now we're just going to kick it back. Keep your forearm anchored to that other thigh. Whew. Two more. Good, switch. Now, I forgot to show you, if you had a band, you can still use your band on this. I'll show you the option. So you just step on it with the front foot, and now you've basically got a dumbbell in this hand. You just make your band really short. So row it up. You've got that other forearm anchored to your side, or anchored to your thigh, I mean. Elbow passing the body, but ribs staying still. Good, now we're gonna kick it back. If you've got a band, you'll probably have to loosen it a little bit and kick it back. I'm not doing well with that one, that one's tight. 4 to go. Whew, I'm getting hot. All right. So shoulders are hot, biceps are warmed up, triceps are warmed up, back muscles have been engaged. Let's put a little bit of it all together. So a plank, hands underneath your shoulders. You can so remember, we can always take this to an elevated table, chair, anything you'd like, even a countertop if you want to. Hands are under your shoulders, roll your shoulders back. Now step one foot straight back, squeezing that leg straight, other leg straight back, squeeze everything. There's your plank. If that's too much, softly set the knees down, but don't move the hips, and hold it. Breathe in through your nose, blow out strong through your mouth, and hold. Roll your shoulders back, pull your belly button up into your body. Keep squeezing your thighs, squeezing your glutes. Feels great after cardio to squeeze my thighs. How about you? Just hold. Hang on to it. Don't let that lower back sag. You're almost there. Good. Knees down. Take a quick break. Stretch back. Come all the way forward, down to your belly. And we're not going to use any weights on this one. So what I want you to do here, let me turn this way so we have enough room. All right. So 2 different directions with our lift here. Pin the lower body down. So squeeze your glutes enough to press the hips down into the ground. Tuck your chin. Roll the shoulders back. Now, chest and arms lift off the ground with your arms out to a T. Bring them in. Lift as you shoot either overhead or into a Y. Now out to the side. Lift and fly. Lift and reach over your head. Still need a little more transition there. Out to the side, lift and fly, lift and reach. Think about your shoulder blades staying down. If you can keep those shoulder blades in their place, moving and sliding out of the way for you, then you're going to be able to move those arms a lot more freely. Keep the belly button pulled up and in. Your palms are facing down when you reach to the side. Thumbs are reaching up when you reach overhead. If you need to, you can reach into a Y over your head if that's not quite comfortable to lift straight over your head. One more each direction, out to the side and overhead. Hands down, push back. Got one more thing on the floor before we pop back up. Now on this one, I want you to start definitely on your knees, all right? So a knee plank, hands underneath your shoulders, draw your shoulders down and back, lift your hips to pretty close to shoulder level, but make sure your knees are wider than your hips. So take your left arm and put your elbow right where your hand was. Same thing with your right arm. Now your left hand goes where your elbow is and your right hand. Now the right arm, down, left arm down. Right hand, left hand. So be careful not to send your hips backwards. You want your chest to stay right over the same spot. So we're not lifting the hips, we're not sliding the hips back. Now, if this is not challenging for you, feel free to try to pull those knees off of the ground and do this from a full plank. Oh, here comes my friend. One more each way. Start with the right hand last time. Push back. Oh, hello. He's going to work out with us. No, sir. Thank you, though. All right, stand back up. We've got to start all over again. So starting with the bicep curls, push to press or curl to press, bands or weights. If you have both and you want to try both to see if you like it. So the thing about the new house is we don't have the baby gate that we had before. Might need a baby gate. Keep my little, oh, you guys can't see my friend here. He's right here next to me. All right, so either band or dumbbells. If you've got your band, you're stepping on the band with your front foot and your back heel is up. If you've got your dumbbells, your back heel is still lifted. You've got your little, I call it your kickstand. All right, here we go. One curl to press. One curl to press. Keep those shoulders down as you press overhead. So I want you to feel that push being generated from your ribs and up through your shoulders. Curl, curl and press. Curl, curl and press. Keep those ribs, your abs tight to keep the ribs from flaring forward. 4 to go. 4. 3. 2 to go. Almost there. These are a lot harder with the band, in my opinion. Okay. Now we're going back to that side to side row. So you can do it with the band. If you need more tension on it, just make your band a little shorter by just reaching down and grabbing some more. Or grab, instead of one dumbbell, grab 2 dumbbells. All right? I think I'll do it with the dumbbells on this one. All right. Send your hips back, behind your heels, roll your shoulders back, bring your weights close together, or if you've only got one weight, hold it in both hands, and we're going hip to hip. So hip to hip. Abs are tight, shoulders back and down, chest open. Eight to go. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Nice. Now we have those lateral raises. I say it's called a lateral raise, but it really isn't straight to the side. It's really about maybe 30 degrees off of the side with either your dumbbells or the band. Here we go. Lift, lower. So your shoulders should never roll forward. Your palms should stay facing down. You can do this with the band. You're just standing on that front foot, just like you were in your, when we were doing those curls. Pull your belly button in. This is one that's harder with the band. 2 more. Keep your neck and jaw relaxed. Use your shoulders. Good. Triceps. Tricep extensions. You can use your band. Step on it. Step on the band so that you have tension here and then step through. So you're either bending and straightening here, you can hold on to the arm if it's wobbling on you, or do the exact same thing with the dumbbell. All right, let's do it. Feel the push coming from the back of the arm right here. Belly button in. Good, now we got to switch. Band or dumbbell. Step on it, then step through. Oh, I made this one tighter, I think. We'll find out. Or it's my weaker arm. Make sure if you've got your band that you're actually standing on the band. You're not, heel's not lifted on this one. Because if it lifts, it's gonna just come flying out. Definitely made it harder on this side. So I can do something about that. I have the technology. Just loosen up a little bit. If you've got your dumbbell, make sure you cross over here because it's easier to get that arm wobbling when you've got a dumbbell. The band kind of guides it down. One more. Ugh. That's my weaker arm, so that one's always harder for me. Come on down to the floor. You're either going to kneel on your band to do those rows and kickbacks, or you can grab your dumbbell. So come on down on your knees, or on one knee. Other knee is right over the foot. Forearm anchors to that thigh. So you're really pushing down into that thigh to keep the shoulders from wobbling around. Now row up past the body. Keep that elbow close. Keep the shoulder rolled back. All right, hold it up, shoulder back, kick it back, kick. And when I say kick, I really just mean make your arm go straight. Stay anchored to that thigh. 4, 3, 2, keep that neck relaxed, you're almost there. 1, switch sides. Remember your option, you can always step on your band and use your band just like you would use your dumbbell. Shoulder back. Sometimes that's nice if you don't have, if you have a band, but you don't have an array of dumbbell weights. The band is adjustable. You can make it easier or lighter, essentially, or heavier or lighter. 4, 3, 2, using those back muscles. Take this one back. Make sure that shoulder's set down and back. Kick it back. Now you're not trying to kick it out to the side. You're just kicking it straight back like you're handing it to somebody behind you. They're directly behind you, so hand them your weight. For 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. We've got our plank hold. So hands under your shoulders, roll your shoulders back. Step one leg straight back, squeeze your butt, squeeze your thigh. Other leg straight back, squeeze your butt and thigh, and hold. If it's too much, you softly put the knees down without letting go of the belly. Hold on to it. Shoulders back, make your body as long as it can be. Breathe in through your nose and blow out strongly through your mouth. Chest stays wide open. You're almost there. Three, 2, 1. Knees down, push back. And now we have our little Superman sequence. Superman T, Superman reach. On the reach, if it feels better to take the arms out in a V, if this feels too tight on your shoulders, or if it even feels like you need to bend your elbows a little bit, that's okay. All right, my puppy is gonna think I'm coming down here to see him. We'll see how this goes. All right, all the way down on your belly. Squeeze your glutes, pull your belly button up and in, arms out to the side with palms down. Roll your shoulders back. Your neck is long. Let's go. Lift in your T. Bring the hands in, reach overhead and lift. Pull the elbows in, reach as you lift up, reach out to the side. In, lift as you're reaching up. In, lift as you're reaching out. Go slow, fully extend those arms if you can. We don't want to push off the belly button. We're lifting ourselves off with our back muscles. So just alternating between the two. Shoulders are rolled back away from the neck. Chest is open. Last one. Good, hands down, take a push back. Oh. All right, anybody remember what comes next? The plank exchange. Now, if you're feeling tired, or if you know it was a little too much last time, even on your knees if it was too much, or if you, yeah, exactly. If you were in that knee plank and it was too much, you can do it from here. So from a tabletop position, just make sure that you're actually using your upper body to do the pushing there. All right, so find your plank. Shoulders back, step back, knees down. That's how I recommend doing it, so you can really focus on the shoulders. And let's go. Left arm, right arm, left hand, right hand. Now right elbow, elbow, hand, hand, left side, down, down, up, up, right side, down, down, up, up. Can you keep from rounding your back? And can you keep your hips really, really still? Down, down, up, up. Almost there. One more each side. Last one. Stretch back. Woo. I think we have time for one more quick round. So grab your dumbbells, grab a sip of water if you need it, or grab your band. And we're going straight back to the beginning, which is the curl with the curl and press. Anytime your arm reaches over your head, shoulder blade goes the opposite direction. You do that by holding on to anchoring your body into the heavy parts, basically your hips and your core, and really being diligent about lifting with your shoulder muscles instead of basically your neck muscles and traps. Okay, here we go. Bands or dumbbells. The band goes under the front foot if you've got it. Everybody's got a kickstand on. And let's do it. Curl, curl, and press. Now, if you've got a band, you might have to kind of rotate the hands a little bit on that press. Curl, curl, and press. Be intentional. Think about what you're working, biceps and shoulders. I'm losing pieces here. Curl and press. I'm just so strong that I'm just breaking the bands. That's what it is. Wouldn't that be fun? Just two more. This round will be just a smidge shorter so I can get you all the way through it. Last one. Curl, curl, and press. Good. Phew. All right. What is next? Oh, the band row. So you either have your band rowing hip to hip, or one dumbbell or two dumbbells. I'm going to try it with the band. Now, because I want my band to be a little bit tighter, what I'm going to do is I'm gonna shorten up on one side, and I'm gonna kind of make a little, like a puddle of band in the middle so that I have the same amount on the other side, but I'm still able to hold my feet roughly hip distance apart. I don't know if you guys can see that little slack right there. You can do this exact same thing by reaching down and grabbing some band, but my handles are kind of big, so they get in the way. All right, so shoulders back, bands or dumbbells in hand. Let's go hip to hip, hip to hip. I still could stand to shorten up. Keep going, hip to hip. All right, band, you and me. Let's do it. There we go. I just needed to get a little more slack in the middle. Hip to hip. So you're emphasizing one side of your back. It feels almost like that, that row that we do on our knees, but we're getting a smidge of oblique in there, and we're also getting a little bit of chest in there by that other arm reaching across. I know you just did push-ups, so we're not emphasizing the chest very much at all tonight. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Now your shoulder raises. So you can do it with your band, you can do it with your dumbbells. Step on the front of it again. Hands out to the side, slightly in front of the midline of the body, so not directly to the side. All right, let's go. Lift. If you've got your band, you want to stay inside the range that you have tension. So if you get down here and it goes completely slack, stay here. Eyes forward, chest open. Two more. Ooh, good. All right, triceps. So with the band, you're going to step on it with your back foot and step through, or you can use your dumbbell. So I'm going to try it with my dumbbell just for fun here. Take it up, forearm across your head, lightly hold on to that upper arm, down and up. I like to still have my kickstand on because that keeps me from leaning on my lower back. It's very tempting when my feet are together to push my belly button forward. It's a little harder when I'm pushing down through that front leg. One more, and then we're going to switch arms. Whew. I'm feeling it. All right, weight up or band up. Anchor that upper arm. Let's go. Feel the work coming from here. That's the mover of the weight. Your shoulder is pretty relaxed. It's stationary. It's holding that shoulder stable, but it's not really doing any of the pulling and pushing there. Awesome. Come on down to the floor on one knee. You've got the row with the band or the dumbbell, and then the kickback on that side, tricep kickback. So anchor to stabilize the shoulders. Really tip over, so push that hip back so you're facing, your chest and eyes are kind of facing the ground. Here we go. Up past the side of the body. Squeezing those back muscles. Good, hold this one up, kick it back for 8, 7, extend your spine, 6, 5, 4, hand that weight to somebody behind you, last 2, last 1, and switch. If you've got your band, remember you just switch so that it is under this front foot over here. You can put it under the back knee too, but then I find that it tends to slip around. It's coming from behind you, which is also kind of weird. All right, shoulders back, let's go. Pull. 2 more. I have to concentrate on this side. It's not my dominant hand. Hold it up there. Roll the shoulder back. Lean forward. Kick it back. Kick. Spine long. Kick. Feel the back. Feel your elbow extending in the back. For 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. All right. Here comes the plank. We're almost home, guys. Plank, Supermans, and plank exchange, and you're done. Yay. All right, hands underneath your shoulders. Remember, you can elevate this, especially if the shoulders are getting tired or hands need a little break. You can also do your gorilla grip on your knuckles if that's better for your wrists. All right, step back in your plank. Squeeze your leg and butt back there. Now squeeze and stretch the other one out and hold it. Strong, forceful breaths out through your mouth. Feel your abs flex tight when you do that. Keep those shoulders back, the chest open, abs lifted. I gotta wiggle my feet or something while I'm doing this. Almost there, keep going. Less than 10 seconds. And stop, knees down, push back. Here comes the Superman flies. So out to the side, reaching over, head. Chest is lifting when you're lifting those hands off of the ground. Woo. Okay, hands out to the side in a T, legs squeeze straight, abs tight, press your hips into the ground, tuck your chin. Here we go, lift in your T, hands in, lift as you reach overhead. Remember those shoulders, they gotta stay down, out to the side, lifting, overhead lifting, to the side lifting. Squeeze your butt tight, overhead lifting, and to the side. It doesn't have to be a big lift of the chest. One more each way. T, and reach overhead. Awesome, stretch back. We're almost there, almost home. Plank exchange. So on your knees in a knee plank, which I do strongly recommend unless you are able to do this and your shoulders and your arms and your abs are not getting tired at all, then you definitely need to do it on your toes. But what I'm hearing is that most of us have taken a little time off over the holidays and we kind of need a little reintroduction. So I'm going to suggest on your knees or even in tabletop. All right, so find that plank first. Hands under shoulders, step back. Step back, now softly set the knees down, and here we go, down, down, up, up. Elbow and hand stay in the same spot. So wherever your elbow was, that's where your hand goes. Hips stay still. You should be able to feel that little divot where your elbow was, and then where your hand was. It should be a little warm spot on the floor. We're already halfway there. Shoulders back. Almost, hang in there, guys. Keep those shoulders back. Last one. Oh, push back. Woo. We did it. We did it. All right. So first things first, shake it out. Some little wrist circles. Good. Now just swing. Keep the hands down low. Gradually take the hands up a little higher. Feel that across your chest. Now big circles. Take both arms over your head. Gently grab your right wrist. You can do this from standing if you don't like sitting. And just lean over the left side of your body. So the side of your body is making a C right here. And you're just gently hanging onto that wrist. You're not yanking. You're not pulling your body any further than it wants to go. Lift up in the middle. Clasp. Bend. Good. While we've got the arms overhead, reach. Now bend your right elbow. Gently rest your head back against the forearm. And relax your shoulders. Same thing, other side. Reach. Bend. Rest the head back. Then shoulders drop down. So quiet. I don't know how that happened. All right, release that. Take the hands down behind you. Either clasp hands, grab your wrist, whatever you need to do. Roll the shoulders back and then just push the hands away from you. So you feel your heart like surging upwards while your arms push down in the opposite direction. It also can be a nice stretch for the wrist here. Good. Take your hands, press them forward, and gently, just gently push your right fingertips against your left fingers there. Other side. So almost like it's almost like the bottom of your hand is pushing forward rather than pulling back on the fingers, if that makes sense. It's semantics, but it makes a little bit of a difference. All right, push the wrists down. So right palm pressing into the top of the left hand. Be gentle. Switch sides. So it's like we're making a hip hop video with the tutting or something, right? That's what everyone would say about this if they were watching it. Totally. All right, very gently, right thumb, just gently pull it back. If you're more flexible and you can kind of anchor to the outside of the wrist and give it a little stretch, all good, but don't make it painful. Just get a nice stretch. And then let's do the other side. So either just gently, left thumb, or you can kind of anchor to the outside of that wrist to get a little more leverage for the stretch. Like so. All right, roll it out. You guys got another one under your belt. Have a great rest of your day, and I will see you soon.